Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price predictions. This is a short update, of course, for Bitcoin. And to tell you what's gonna happen possibly, of course, after this massive drop towards the downside, invalidating now our impulse towards the upside. So by all means, there is no impulse now in both case scenarios. And this is what I was writing in some of the comments, which made me think, okay, there is no impulse now towards the downside and there is no impulse towards the upside. However, the structure that we have is three waves towards the downside, and the only structure that we have after it is three waves towards the upside. And by all means, after looking at those two structures, we are looking definitely towards the downside. So this is in a bigger view. Of course, I'm saying we don't have any impulse even towards the downside, because as we said, this wave, in case this is a wave 4 for a 1, 2, 3, 4, your wave 4 took your wave 1, so it is already invalidated with this massive wave ABC. And of course, in the opposite side where we were, of course, going towards the upside with a 1, 2, 3. And suddenly a move towards the downside, of course, overlapped with wave 1 and invalidated everything. However, since now the trend is towards the downside in a bigger view and in a smaller view, we are looking after this a small correction here, where we are looking at 1, 2, 3, and then possibly 4 and a 5. Now this correction, very obviously, is that this is a triangle which is forming here as an A, B, C, D, and a possibly finished in a wave E. And we are going to move towards the downside, since a triangle is specialized for wave 4, and especially we're gonna see a triangle definitely after such a big move towards the upside and such a big move towards the downside. A triangle is very necessarily to recalibrate the price exactly and correct it, and then here we go, we are moving towards the downside. So basically this is a update. Now of course we are coming into a weekend range. We are coming soon, of course. Potentially we finish this wave 5 by a Friday night, and of course we are coming next to a weekend range. However, because we're gonna finish, of course, here a wave 1, as we have said, since we are looking for a wave C towards the downside. So let us label this, by the way, guys. So let's add here an A and then B and a C, of course, looking for it here as a little bit bigger here in a big view. A, B, and a C, and then of course we are looking to hit our fib level 1 to 1 at least, taken from the top here to the top. Okay, so 66,997, so 67 then thousand for the next price. Potentially, this is the minimum. While maybe it can overshoot as well, guys, because looking at this massive drop here, if this is your wave 1, that is not really good, right? So in case we are looking only for a, B, and a C, we want to hit the 1 to 1 fib level. In that case scenario, of course, just recheck that everything is right. Okay, so but looking at this impulse again, this massive wave 1, if this is your wave 1, guys, this is gonna be a massive downtrend towards lower prices. So with your wave 5, it's gonna finish your wave 1, then wave 2 possibly, and then 3, 4, and a 5. You imagine what it could be. And by all means, it can simply finish a zigzag with overshooting wave C towards the downside, bringing us again to the wave 2 targets of a 1112 here. Let's go a bigger scale. So as you might see here, it might bring us to a bigger 1-2, where we are looking at 1-2-1-2-1-2. So these are the perfect fib level for your last 1-2. And we have to retest. our bullish scenario, of course, here in case we are bullish in 1112. So of course this scenario is still valid, but don't forget that our diagonal as wave 1 as well still valid. And finally, if we got a 3 waves towards the upside, it can redo another impulse towards the downside as an A, B, and a C as well. Bigger ABC, guys. Very simple to do it, as you can see. Just by creating 3 waves, it transforms this to 1, 2, 3 as well, and then 1, 2, 3, and then again 5 waves towards the downside to finish a bigger zigzag, again to test our bigger wave 2 for our diagonal as 1 and 2, and then a continuation towards the upside. A lot, we have a lot to see, of course, in the next in the next run, bearish run, I would call it. It might be short term, it might be, of course, longer term, because we might still, I mean, after this, until we come to this area anyway. If we came to this area and we break this fib level here, that would be a signal, guys, that we are in a bigger W, X, and a Y. Your wave Y definitely is something unfolding. It can be, again, as I said, it can be a triangle, it can be a zigzag, and it can be a flat. It's very simple. And then, of course, after this structure has finished, then we move up again towards higher prices. So we're gonna see how this is gonna unfold, guys. Let's watch and see. Trade safe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.